their shoulders. Just gonna hang him out to dry. Don't tell him that, Razor. I mean, nothing. As Titan goes for cover, not hooking the leg, only gets one. Yeah, thank you to everybody. Welcome to Resurgence tonight, the green brand. In the A slot tonight, due to being the loser of the... Hold on. Backdrop on the apron by Bedlam. Due to being the loser of the Brand Warfare match at Inferno, Resurgence has to kick things off. Bedlam back into the ring, so is Titan. Wolfman looking for something, not able to get it. It's Titan now from behind. Neckbreaker on the knee. And don't let the place fool you. I know it says Hamilton, Ontario, but we're in Winnipeg, you idiot. As Titan with a splash and a cover. Only gets two. Nice shot to the midsection. Now just trying to strangle Bedlam on the top rope. Last time we saw Titan was at, I believe, Inferno. Might be right before that, but it was when he unceremoniously kicked Adam Shaw out of Seven Deadly Sins and had the group be disbanded pretty much immediately afterwards. This is, I believe, Titan's first match since then. And you saw it his vest when he came out, the Seven Deadly Sins logo no longer on it. Well, everyone in the group went their separate way. Apparently, Bella Angel remaining by Titan's side. Bedlam able to escape the straitjacket. Now back elbow. Wasn't really phasing Titan, but he got that second shot. Another neckbreaker on the knee. Now off the ropes. Another splash. Bedlam coming to us from TWA a couple months ago. Oh, God, Ace Crusher. Bedlam takes a seat for a moment, observing his handiwork. Clothesline. There's another clothesline. Catches the foot. Sweeps the leg. Goes woo. Now, Bedlam has hook. Oh, God, drops Titan right on his face. Not entirely sure what that was, but it was effective. And now, oh, he has him up on the shoulder. Gonna transition it. Tombstone. Gonna hook the leg. Two. No. Titan able to kick out. Titan was able to power out of that. It's Bedlam now taking his time. The one thing we've learned from Titan since he debuted last year, don't give him a lot of room to work, because if you do, he's going to make you pay for it, just like that. It's Titan, uh-oh, got him goozled, back of the neck. Gets him up, reverse choke slam. Now cover. Got the leg hooked. Two. He got him. Titan picks up the win. Bedlam brought the fight, but Titan would not be denied tonight.
The winner of this match is Titan.
Didn't even need Titanfall. The one reverse chokeslam was all it took. That was our opening match tonight. RWR Resurgence. Obviously, 7-match card as always. We know when it comes to RWR, expect the unexpected. Here we go with our next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Damian Longoria Submission Challenge. On the way to the ring, from Anaheim, California, representing Kimiko-gun, the Shoot Wrestling Cyborg, Damian Longoria.
There you go, Damian Longoria making his way to the ring. This exhibition match. Longoria's been obsessed with making people tap out the last couple months, but it seems it's been ratcheted it up to another level as he's on a quest to make everyone tap out. His opponent, well, it isn't just anybody, it's a stablemate.
From Flint, Michigan, Kenji.
As you see, another member of Kimiko-gun taking this challenge. Kenji wanted to prove himself in this match. And what would it mean to Kenji to make Longoria tap out in Longoria's own challenge? Well, you can call Kenji the young lion of Kimiko-gun, but if he can pull off an upset win in this match, it'll be a big thing going forward in Kenji's career here. As I said, this is a submission match. Only way to win is by submission. Here we go. As you see, it's two stablemates, part of Kimiko-gun, facing off. Longoria put out the challenge to anyone in RWR for an exhibition. Kenji was the first one to take the challenge. As Kenji with a forearm to the face, maybe an elbow. As I said, this match can only be won via submission. Longoria throwing the kicks, but you know, if there's anyone in Kimiko-gun you would think could be of any of the men in Kimiko-gun that could be an equal to Longoria, Kenji might be the closest thing to it, just because he's been under the tutelage of both Longoria and Kimiko. And speaking of, Kenji grabbing the arm. Gonna hook the arm, grab the other arm. Longoria able to roll out of it to the midsection. Got the arm. Got the hammerlock. Hammerlock Northern Lights. And now go right for an armbar. Lets it up though. And this Kenji's dabbing arm. As Kenji just clovering blows to the back. Now quick forearm. Another quick forearm. Now Daido suplex. And now Kenji with an armbar of his own. Longoria rolls it over. Just, ooh, lefts right to the face. I caught Kenji in the eye. Irish whip into the corner. Longoria actually coming in. Oh, ducks under, Snapdragon. Kenji with a very nice counter. As I said, Kenji's been working with all the members of Kimiko-gun to get better in the ring. This could ironically become something that could bite Longoria in the ass. As another armbar by Kenji, this time grabbing a leg for some leverage. Longoria again able to escape. Dragon through leg whip. Longoria ended up in the rope somehow. Kenji, trying to destroy the arm. Longoria, after losing to Max Silverstein in the first round, definitely looking to turn things around. I think that's why he made this challenge for this submission challenge, to prove he's the best submission wrestler in RWR. Now Soulbutt. Arch whip. Single leg drop kick. There's another. Next clothesline all around into a neck breaker. Now kick to the midsection. The arm hooked. Hammerlock DDT. Just picks Kenji right up. Name of the game, submissions. Speaking of, Octopus. Kenji can't find the ropes. Can't see the ropes. No, Kenji able to escape. And a drop to hold, it's over. Kenji able to escape the Octopus. And so Longoria go right back to the arm. Trying to pull the arm out of the socket. But Kenji again able to escape. You never see the training he's done with the rest of Kimiko doing his held. Drop to hold, it's over. Oh, God, into Gary. It's Kenji now. And a knee to the back. Stomp to the back for good measure. It's going to go right back to the arm. Longoria knows the arm way too well. Able to roll out and get out of it. I said if there's anyone in Kimiko-gun, of any of the men that could probably go hold for hold with Longoria, Kenji might be the closest thing to it. Especially since Kimiko has taken her own time trying to train Kenji in the artist submission since he joined Kimiko-gun. Longoria now taking his time a little bit. Looked like for a clover leaf. Oh, God, trying to stretch the back and the neck. As Longoria goes back to the arm. Trying to go after every limb. No, but Kenji able to roll him up. As I said, no pinfalls in this match. Only submissions. Kenji catches that left hand. Knee in the midsection. Super kick. Now Kenji. Oh, go for the ankle lock. Oh, but in the ropes. Absolutely. Went for an ankle lock. Longoria was in the ropes, so unfortunately. Seems as though commentator Cody finally making his way out here with his plate of food.
Sometimes you just can't pass up steak sometimes. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, that's a good point. But welcome. Have you been able to watch the show from backstage? I know there's monitors back there.
So far only this match.
Okay. Well, so far you missed Titan defeat Eric Bedlam. And what was a pretty good fight between the two. He was a little bit short.
But right now we have a dog fight in the ring.
Yeah, like I said, Kenji, the young gun of Kimiko-gun, trying to prove his worth against basically the co-leader of Kimiko-gun. And since Longoria started this submission challenge, I mean, what would it mean if he lost the first match? Not only lose the first match, but to a stablemate, someone that's seen as below Longoria's talent.
Well, for one, it probably wouldn't be good for his self-esteem, but second, it actually might mean good things for Kenji.
Yeah. Especially just hanging in there, putting up a good fight, which he's been doing here. Kenji now. Irish whip. Nice belly to
Big
belly.
overhead suplex.
Yeah, nice throw there. Using Longoria's momentum. Knee to the side of the head. As you saw a moment ago, there is rope breaks, and as Kenji goes for the ankle lock again, Longoria finds the ropes.
Yeah, he's learned the hold so far, but he hasn't quite learned the positioning.
Yeah, trying it again, but might have learned his submissions from Kimiko, but he learned his ring awareness from Jack Johnson. As knees, Longoria busted open. There's our first donation to the Blood Goddess tonight. Kenji putting up a really good match here against Longoria. Something that he's needed to show this past year. He's been having a rough go at it this season. Definitely a way to get an eye-opener with a lot of the Resurgence fans. Now gonna go for the legs. I'm just thinking Romero special. He's gonna stomp both the legs down. Open to the corner. Longoria with a knee. Northern Light suplex. So you gotta wonder what Longoria's end game is with this challenge, other than to just make everyone in RWR tap out. Because Kenji's foot in the bottom rope. Now just go right back to the armbar, but again, Kenji's foot still underneath the bottom rope. Now it's going for some strangulation instead.
Yeah, it's possible that this challenge is maybe a new way for Longoria to try and refocus himself.
Yeah, he wants to be the best submission wrestler in the whole company. It's a good way to do it. Just challenge yourself to only win by submission. As, Kenji. Oh, God, into the world. Right into an armbar. But Longoria just rolls his hips, able to get back to his feet immediately.
Yeah, the plus side to training somebody who's known for her arm bars is knowing how to counter them.
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to put them on is one thing. Being able to escape them is a whole nother level. Now, plan 9.
But he can't win off of it.
Yeah, it definitely can be a good setup as Longoria now trying to bend Kenji, foot touching the back.
STF.
And Kenji has to tap out. The bottom of Kenji's foot was right in the back of his head. But what a match that was.
The winner of this match, the Shoot Wrestling Cyborg, Damian Longoria.
Longoria picks up the win. May not have been with an armbar, but, submission's a submission. Doesn't matter how you get it.
Yeah, but impressive showing for both men.
Absolutely. It's a match that Kenji's needed for a long time. Really started getting an ankle lock of his. Yeah, I think if he had gotten into the middle of the ring, could have been a different story. As we head towards women's action in the Phoenix Cup. And this match has been a couple months in the making.
The following contest is a second-round matchup in the Phoenix Cup tournament. Making her way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ellie!
Ellie, who won her first round match. It's like we have second round matches here tonight. This is our first of 2 women's first round matches. As Ellie defeated the women's golden ticket holder, Adeline Ward, to advance back in fighting spirit. As I said, she's facing someone she's been wanting to face since coming to RWR. Someone she's got immense history with over in WWO. That's someone that doesn't need an introduction, but gets one anyway.
Introducing at this time, from the Sky Dojo, the legendary Goddess Dawn.
When we talk about women in RWR, all the women that claim to be the best, you know, when you have that short list, Dawn is definitely right there at the top of the list for a lot of people. Former Women's Revolution champion. And in fact, surprisingly, the only woman that can say in RWR's short history that is the only woman to successfully defend a championship inside a chamber. Might not be a stat you think of, but it's definitely something that adds to the resume. As I said, this match been a long time coming. Ellie coming to the RWR a couple months ago. Immediately set her sights on Goddess Dawn, as Ellie just leaves the ring immediately. I guess just wants to take this to the floor.
This didn't take long at all.
It did not. Oh boy. As we get our first VRWR shot of the night. And what a match to have it in. As Dawn knocked over the barricade in the crowd.
We're spilling out of bounds real quick.
Yeah, Ellie going out after her. We're going to fight in the crowd as Ellie knocked back over the barricade. Well, if this was a way to start a match. And again, Dawn just swats her off, basically. Back over the barricade. And there's been talk over in WWO about the rivalry between these two. And first match in RWR, they get against each other, we get that. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, that certainly get out of hand real quickly.
Yeah. As Dawn looking for a hammerlock, or a top wrist lock, excuse me. But Ellie able to fight out of it. Slamming Dawn in her face. The cover. Not even a 1. I mean, we've known Dawn for a long time. It's going to take a lot more than something like that to put her down for a 3. Especially here in the Phoenix Cup, where, you know, last year Dawn didn't do that well. I believe she was I think she only got to the second round last year as well, as monkey flip out of the corner by Ellie. Now Woodford, okay, that was effective, whatever it was, or wherever that hit. It's Dawn now going after the neck, the head. As we know that usually goes after, but Dawn going up top. As Ellie kips up. Oh boy.
Whoops.
Deadly driver out of the corner. As Ellie with a cover, only a 1. As said, their rivalry WBO, Ellie knows Dawn pretty well with what she's capable of. And we know when Dawn goes to the top rope, what might be coming next.
Yeah, it went up a little bit too early, perhaps.
Yeah, as Ellie now with a straight jacket. Dawn trying to fight out of it. And is able. Could be thinking that Dawn might have been a little too overconfident coming into this match because Ellie's the new girl here. Now, oh, another kick right to the chest. Ellie goes for another cover. Only gets one. As Dawn, I think, was thinking about maybe going for a goddess kick, but Ellie caught her. Fortune went for it. Arch whip. Dawn sent to the outside. Oh, gonna bring her in. Snapmare over the top. Now pops up. Hurricane Rana. Raking the eyes, raking the face with both boots. We'll say Ellie's had a good game plan so far.
Yeah, really keeping Dawn on the back foot pretty much all match long so far.
Yeah, Dawn, another prolific or proficient striker. If you can't give her the distance to hit a strike, another cover by Ellie. Only gets two.
Yeah, not to mention neutralizing her aerial game so far.
Yeah. Definitely coming with a good game plan. Let's see how much it stays for. Oh my god, form right to the face.
Yeah, not a lot of technical skill behind that one.
Nope. Just hit you right in the face. Look for right hand. Snapmare. Ooh. Oh, right to the side of the rib. Back to the straitjacket. Trying to wear Dawn out. It's Dawn. Oh, this is not a good idea, Dawn. And that's why.
And takes this fell back to the floor.
Yeah, I think that was more Dawn getting a little too overconfident. Thinking she can just go right up top and won't get stopped. Ellie back in. May not have the distance for what she's thinking of.
I think she's just trying to pace herself, trying to conserve the stamina. Doesn't want to go 100% all the way and leave herself enough at the end.
Had a quick stunner dance there. As now, cartwheel. Went for the Pele, missed. I believe that's the first time we've seen someone counter that or get out of the way of it.
That was the time to do it. That was probably it.
Yeah, but Ellie being smart, not letting it get to her. So go right back to the offense. Duck under. Back elbow.
Yeah, when in doubt, keep hitting them.
Ellie stayed on the neck. Clear game plan, trying to keep Dawn's neck a lot softer.
Yeah, if he hits that cartwheel Pele, that could be it.
Now the whip into the corner. They spin around. Off the midsection headbutt. Another staple in Dawn matches. Gonna get ahead of steam. Basement drop kick. Now hook to the leg. 2. Oh. It's Dawn now trying to get some more offense in. And really just behind the 8 ball for a lot of this match. Ellie's been on top of it for most of it. And now Dawn's starting to get the momentum back into her side. And then a curb stomp.
And go for it again. The third time's a charm.
Let's see. No, Ellie just
maybe
pops
not.
up. Oh! Dawn hits a spin kick instead. Ellie rolls to the outside, but catches the right hand into the corner. Tie up. Dawn just shoves her off. Ellie hits a neck breaker.
Just mocking Dawn.
So far, she's been very confident so far in this match. She's been able to keep Dawn at bay. Try to keep the distance close. Because if you give Dawn too much distance, she could throw a goddess kick out of nowhere. And now thrown right into the LED post. That's on the metal side of it. Now Ellie with another cover. 2. Oh. Another close fall. Yeah, another close fall.
If she keeps up the pressure, it might not be much longer.
Dawn was trying to grab her, but it didn't really work. Nice leaping clothesline. For the most part, this match has been all Ellie, being one step ahead. Another pop-up Hurricane Rana. And just trying to wear Dawn down even more. Back to the straitjacket. Dawn fights out again.
Yeah, so far it's been a working strategy.
Oh boy. Here we go again. Oh, but this time Dawn able to push her off. Above the shoulders. Ushigoroshi. You can hear that right hand in the rib. STO by Ellie. Now we're tripping in the corner. Ooh, right hand. Right on the jaw. Off the ropes. Cartwheel splash. Probably the best way to call it. Oh my god, elbow right to the face. Now shot to the face. Uh-oh.
It's a pump handle.
Apple core.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it could be enough. I like the leg hook. No. Dawn able to kick out. We know about the toughness that Goddess Dawn usually shows in her matches. We've seen her go to wars in the past. As Ellie going to go to the top herself. Drops the elbow.
Right down the chest.
Now cover. Leg hooked. Another 2. And an unnecessary kick to follow it up.
But she stays on her. She is completely focused on this match.
Yeah, this is... since coming to RWR, Ellie, she's had her sights laser focused on Dawn. And now she's got her in the ring. You can definitely see that focus is paying off in spades for her tonight. She's trying to keep the distance short. They're trying to keep Dawn from making mistakes. And so far it's been working. As here we go again. Again cut off, but Dawn again pushes her off with a boot. Go behind, German suplex.
You can see Dawn trying to take a second to catch herself.
Yeah, she's been on defense for most of this match. Is now going up top. This time Ellie looks at... Oh, never mind. Ellie jumps up. As Dawn misses the missile drop kick. Ellie going to try to take advantage of the mistake. Only gets 2.
The arrow game just not working tonight for Dawn.
Now, ooh, God, Samoan drop. Well, I guess if the air game won't work, maybe the ground game will. As now, Goddess kick connects. Leg hook, 2. No. Ellie able to get the shoulder up. Don was able to finally hit a super kick, but wasn't enough yet.
Yeah, you gotta think Don's been playing catch up for like 90% of this match.
Yeah. Oh. Hit the roll head scissors by Ellie that time. Irish whip off the ropes. For back elbow, Don caught her. The shoulders, drops her on the top rope. Now maybe this time might be enough. Don going up top.
Got her down.
Ooh, drops the knee off the top. I think she wanted to just fake her out, make her think it was 630. Back up top. Back up top. 630. Finally connects. Leg hooked. 2. It's over. Goddess Dawn advances.
The winner of this match, advancing in the Phoenix Cup, Goddess Dawn.
Means Dawn advances to the semifinals.
That is a very impressive come from behind win.
Absolutely. Ellie had control of that match for pretty much 3/4 of that. But Dawn was able to go to the air. It's all she needed was 1/630. If there was someone that you consider a strong contender for the tournament, it would definitely be Dawn. Now switching things up. IC title division. Potentially the next challenger.
On the way to the ring, from Romania, Corden Ganea.
Romanian arm crusher in action. And honestly, you could consider the winner of this match could be the next contender for the IC title unless the title changes hands tonight. So Romania gets England tonight. Arms against heart.
Now making his way to the ring, Lionheart.
Former Connor Spalding. Now Lionheart has his eyes on the Intercontinental title. He's got to go through Romania to get to it. Times past, Lionheart was known as Mr. Resiliency at one point. He's going to need that resiliency to withstand all these submissions that Corden Ganea is going to have. Also red versus blue. I just realized that. There we go. As Ganea immediately goes for an arm. Ooh, back elbow. A lot of strikes there by Lionheart. Best pure striker in all of RWR. He's going to need those strikes in a match like this.
Yeah, one of those classic clashes of styles.
Yeah, absolutely. Ganea with the ground and submission based. Lionheart more for the quickness. and for strikes. The Irish whip, Lionheart on the outside, onto the floor. And we get more from VRWRs. Fans at ringside, on all sides of the ring, getting a treat apparently so far tonight. Both men back in. And they have back to the arm. You see that wrist control. We talk about it with Kimiko all the time, but you know, Ganea is someone just like that, known for arm submissions. Knows how to use that wrist control to his advantage. Chop right to the chest. You can hear that. And now gives him the clap. Off the ropes. Gonna give him a back elbow, but Lionheart able to block it.
Oh,
running.
Right in the chin.
Yeah, it was like an Enziguri type move, right to the face instead of the side of the head. Definitely gonna knock you woozy. Lionheart was looking for about a suplex, but Ganea with a counter. Gets him with an elbow. Quick cover. Only gets one.
So far, both men trading strikes in this match.
And Ganea, not someone you think of when you think of strikers, but you know, he's not afraid to throw rights, throw elbows. He'd rather just grab you by the wrist and take you down and make you tap. That's the only striking he'd like, is your hand hitting the mat. Now looking for a running power bomb.
Raising the roof.
Raising the roof here in Canada. As Ganea now going for the arm, gonna flip over with an arm bar.
I don't know that the ref's gonna let that float. Okay, maybe he is. I see a slight issue with this.
Yeah, slight issue, but the referee not noticing. You'd think the green would clash with the red, with the blue so much.
You know, I've always said that the Resurgence referee might have a seeing disability.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit he misses, that's for sure. Both men back on the floor, referee counting. Lionheart wants to keep this in the ring, it looks like. And that is where you win matches, but usually.
I don't know, depends on who you ask. Like,
yeah, there could be a different kind of list depending on who wants to win the match. As Ganea slingshot leg drop to the back of the head. Now cover. Not hooking the leg though. Only a one. Ganea. Now hold it. Using one arm to trap, other arm to do damage. Right on the inside of the elbow too. It's Lionheart now. Trying to keep the pressure on into the corner. There's that kick again in the corner. Double knees. Standing moonsault into the double knees again. Focusing on the midsection.
yeah, trying to win them.
As Ganea just tossed him out of the ring. Oh, Ganea going up top.
Oh dear.
This has got bad idea written all over it. Okay. Oh, God. Went for the elbow, but hit him with everything.
It looked like caught him like the back of the shoulders.
Almost like a double stomp to the shoulder. Wasn't what was intended, but it was certainly effective. It's Ganea. Gonna try to lock the legs. Stomps up both the thighs. Then around the elbow to make, just for good measure. Going after the limbs, going after the certain points of the arms and legs, and there's that flipping armbar again.
Yeah, this is the style he's known for.
Yeah, pulling on it as Lionheart can't reach the rope.
And he's so close.
He's able to roll out of it, but you can see damage being done. Grabbing his arm. Is now Dragon Sleeper Driver. Now cover. 2. No, Lionheart able to get the shoulder up. Hey, now, I guess that works the first time. May as well do it again. This time going for the arm. Oh, wow, rolls it through. Very nice. Kimura lock.
Oh, Lionheart fights out of it immediately.
That was very smart. Get out of it as quick as possible, but you can see damage still being done. The longer you're in those submissions, the more it's going to hurt. You want to escape them as soon as possible, just so the least amount of damage happens.
And not just that, but the longer you're in a submission, the better chance that the person applying it has a chance to lock it in properly.
Yes, as Lionheart out of the corner. Oh, went for the tornado kick. Ganea was able to dodge it. We've seen a lot of people's corner moves getting countered as of late. Seems like people are starting to catch on, but they have a little time to plan for it. Both men back into the ring.
You know, that's smart Ganea. He's ahead in this match. His best chance is to keep it in the ring.
Yeah, DDT.
No need to risk anything on the floor.
Don't want to risk a possible injury or something going wrong. Because a fight on the floor for an extended period could definitely change the direction of a match. And we've seen that in the past. It's Basical knee.
Ganea just crumbled to the mat.
Like I said, this is Lionheart's strength, these quick strikes. This is what got him as far as at this point is those quick strikes. This is the clothesline. Is Ganea just goes right for a hammerlock.
Yeah, but to his credit, Ganea has been doing a good job of avoiding most of them.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. And Ganea will recover. Not hooking a leg. Only gets 2.
Instead, trying to focus all his weight on those injured arms.
Considering he's done a decent amount of damage already, not a bad idea. Now, Connor.
Into a tombstone.
Tombstone is a transitional move. Dumped him on his head. He's going to go right after that. Gonna spin around. Tornado kick out of the corner.
Catches him right in the face.
Dumps him on his head, that kicks him in the face. Could be enough. Cover. 2. No. Oh, but Lionheart, he's not done with him. Kick to the midsection. Gets him up. Oh, crash landing.
Hooks the leg.
Right in the center of the ring. And he got him. Lionheart picks up the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Lionheart!
Another come from behind victory tonight as Lionheart had his arm work almost that entire match.
pull together a huge combination of big offensive moves to be able to steal the win from.
And Mr. Resiliency strikes again. He may have changed, but the actions stay the same. But could that be our next number 1 contender for the IC title? We'll have to find out. But coming up next, we're going, I believe, back to the women. As we're our second round match of the night. And this is going to be something.
The following contest is a second-round matchup in the Phoenix Cup tournament. From the Sky Goddess Dojo,
Paige, someone else who moved on in the first round, back at Fighting Spirit, beat Alexis Riot. But she's got a very tough test out of her, that is for sure. And this is why.
On the way to the ring, the EWA Women's Champion, representing Kimiko-gun from Shibuya, Tokyo, Japan, the world's greatest, Kimiko Matsui.
And that's a song of doom for a lot of women in RWR. Not only that, Kimiko, last year's Phoenix Cup winner, looking to repeat. This is a big step up for Paige, at least here in RWR. I know Paige, her and Kimiko do have history elsewhere, not just with each other, but also with Paige's mother, Goddess Dawn. It's hard to forget the match that we saw Dawn and Kimiko go at last year. The match that had DJ Kraft and Cole Rayner not happen would have probably been last year's match of the year, to be quite honest. That's second round matches. Here we go. This match honestly could feel a lot like the last match between Ganea and Lionheart. Kimiko, it's hard. I mean, we know what she's all about. She's going to grab your arm, rip it off, and beat you with it.
Yeah, probably the best submission specialist in all of RWR.
Absolutely. Paige is similar to Lionheart, almost like Connor. Similar to Lionheart, an adept striker. What's up, Apty? But it's another clash in styles that, with the women, there's many different styles, pretty much all walks of life. Shoot, headbutt. Oh. Off the ropes, ducks under. Now, belly to belly throw by Kimiko, very nice. Using Paige's own momentum.
I think Kimiko saw Torby's debut last week and decided she needed to get one in for herself.
Also at the same time, I think Kimiko saw Torby and was like, I want her. Because we know Kimiko all too well, but she seems someone that seems like, slingshot deal. Whenever we see someone that seems like they're going to be the big dominant force in a division, there's always someone that tries to step up and say, give them to me. Paige to the cover. Only a 1. Very possible we couldn't be seeing that.
Yeah, Kimiko's definitely one of those types who, whenever she sees that there's new competition in the division, she wants to take it head on.
Yeah.
The only downside is opposite shows.
Yeah. That's the only downside. The only way we can see it happen is if they were both in the finals, or due to how the Phoenix Cup is being done, the tournament, there is one cross-brand match for the semis.
Could be a possibility.
It's a very good possibility. I mean, we already saw the announcement for who's facing who in the second round. And Vittori facing Haley Shepard, you know. As long as Dawn wins, or as long as Kimiko wins here, there's a good possibility of that happening. Speaking of Kimiko going after the arm.
No surprise there.
Yeah. And that's what brought Kimiko to the dance, going after the arm. Rip and tear at it. There's an arm bar. That's one of the scariest things with Kimiko is that if you leave your arm open too long, she will just grab it and lock a submission in. She punishes you for not doing anything. As into the corner, running power slam out of the corner. A lot of power out of Kimiko, considering she's one of the smaller women in the division. Now cover.
Yeah, she may be one of the smaller ones, but she's also one of the most hot-headed.
Yep. And also one of the most feared.
Yeah.
Now,
But there have been times where that hyper-aggression has kind of gotten her in trouble sometimes.
yeah, went for a Dragon Sleeper. Paige was able to escape out of it. Yeah, 'cause sometimes Kimiko has a one-track mind, just wants to go for arms. It leaves her open to other things.
Yeah, but like a cool, calm, collected Kimiko, that's something to be feared.
That's actually scarier than a mad Kimiko, because a calm Kimiko is focused.
Yeah. And so far, she's looking like it tonight.
Yeah, that could be a very scary thing. She wants to defend her cup. And she was proud of the fact she won the first Phoenix Cup. She wants to do it again.
And not only that, like, once she was stripped of her tag titles, she was forced to go back to the bottom.
Yeah, and we've definitely seen that it's affected her. Paige with a clothesline. There's another. Now, quick running drop kick.
Yeah, trying to build some momentum for herself.
And now, I was thinking about snowplow, but Kimiko was too quick. He's out of the corner. Like, uh-oh. Grabs the arm.
Kimiko doing a little bit of showboating tonight.
Yeah, instead of doing damage, just shows I can do this whenever I want.
I'm not sure if that means she's in a good mood or not.
I don't know. It's a really tough call. Uh-oh, double wrist lock, but in the ropes.
Well, that might sour the mood a little bit.
Yeah, that. Oh boy, that may not be a good thing for young Paige here.
But I don't know. Like we said, we know Kimiko can be a hothead at times. If she loses her focus, that could leave an opening for Paige.
Yeah, because then she just wants to murder and leaves her vulnerable. We've seen that in the past with her. As now, oh god, just pulls her off down by her arm. Now there's the running forearm. There's another. Now drops under Pele. It's basically like
right in the crown of the head.
Yeah, it's like a shotgun Pele. Not like with DJ Crawford, gets some distance for it. The shotguns it so it's hitting right in the face. Now Paige looking in the corner. Classical lead in the corner, right in Kimiko's face. Ooh.
Oh, catches her right between the shoulder blades.
That's something you don't see Kimiko do that often, is a drop kick. It's right in the back. It's now a sleeper. Oh god, gonna bring her over. Like a crossface transitions. Paige trying to reach for the ropes, can't reach it. You can see the long moves of Paige able to get out of that.
Yeah, for a moment she was stuck between trying to like keep herself from being choked out and trying to reach for the ropes.
Oh, shoulder first into the post.
I don't care who you are, that will take the wind out of you.
Absolutely. Paige, down for a cover. With the leg hooked, only a 2 count. It's Kimiko trying to keep the momentum on her side. We can see Paige. Discus elbow.
That might knock her out.
Yeah, that was a hell of a strike.
Yeah, Paige needs to go for a cover or keep the pressure on.
Yeah, go for something. All right, go for the leg. That works. Something.
I'm going to say, it would have been my first choice, but it's something.
Yeah, this might have been my first choice. Snowplow. Dumping Kimiko on her head. Trying to pull away from the ropes. Now a cover. 2. Ooh. If this was Fire Pro, that would have been a 2.9.
I think that was sheer instinct from Kimiko.
Have to worry because there's a schoolgirl rolls through. Kick up tomorrow. It's now Paige. We just make her kick out again. 2. This time Kimiko able to shoot the arm up. We can see. Works for a wear.
Yeah, the complexion of the match changing drastically.
Into the corner. Oh, Kimiko's got the arm. Using her one leg to get some more torque on the elbow. But, you know, it's just the setup for this. Oh, she's thinking about double wrist lock. Paige countered. Now bow and arrow by Paige. Knee right in the upper back. Oh, looks like almost right.
Wrenching on the shoulders and the arm, trying to weaken perhaps her submissions.
Yeah, looked like she had her knee right through the shoulder blades. Look for some kind of spinning strike. Wasn't able to hit it. The chop. Now hangs Kimiko out to dry. Now cover by Paige. Another kick out. The Paige doing a pretty good job here trying to keep Kimiko from using submissions. Do what you have to do. There's a strike to the back. Kimiko, you just laid out. Oh, God, repeated knee strikes.
Right across the face.
A Paige going right up top. Kimiko might have been knocked out from that. No. Oh, went for a headbutt. It missed.
Yeah, Paige, I think, got a little too ahead of herself.
A little overconfident. Uh-oh. I think
she might pay for her hubris.
Yeah, I think Kimiko's done here. Double wrist lock. Locked in. Paige nowhere near the ropes. Yeah, she's got no choice but to tap out as Kimiko moves on.
The winner of this match and advancing in the Phoenix Cup, Kimiko Matsui.
But so far we've seen Goddess Dawn and Kimiko both go through.
Some very hard fought matches.
Yeah, and some big heavy hitters so far going through to the semifinals.
Yeah, it's something I've always said. RWR's women's division is one of the most hotly contested there is in the entire company.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I've always said whatever the men do, the women can do better. As it is time, semi-main event. And it is time for the Intercontinental Championship to be decided.
Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the RWR Intercontinental Championship.
You ready for a fight? You're about to see one.
From Fitzwell Fighting Systems, this is Big Bad Buzz.
Buzz didn't want to wait for the Phoenix Cup to get his title shot. He wanted it as soon as possible, and Travis Sanders, to his credit, said bring it on.
Yeah, I mentioned this, I believe, a week or two ago, where last month he defended his title twice, the same month. Looks like he's going to do so again this month.
Sanders definitely willing to take out all comers. Definitely being a fighting champion. He doesn't want to wait for a year to go by to get those 12 defenses. He's trying to get them as quick as possible.
Yeah, and so far he's been doing pretty good for himself.
Yeah, he's been definitely turning back the challenges over and over, but this is something a little different. This isn't just anyone. A new look for the champ tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Intercontinental Champion from Scotland, Travis Sanders.
Sanders with a new look, ready for a fight.
Yeah, I think he knows he's going to war tonight.
Absolutely, this is definitely a match where you know you're going to be in for a fight. You're going to be in for a war. And Sanders definitely been hitting the gym, it looks like, as well.
Yeah, I'm starting noticing it last week too, where it looked like he was bulking up some.
And I think he
Probably
knows.
not a terrible strategy.
No, it's not. With someone as big as Buzz, and as scary as Buzz, you want to try to meet him at that.
But he's got to make sure he's got the stamina to stay with Buzz as well.
There's the King of Scots. Looking real jacked, brother. That's what it's all about right there. The Intercontinental Championship. Travis Sanders defeated Archangel to become champion. And I believe this is his third defense since winning that title.
Yeah, just 1 month ago.
Yeah. He's been willing to face everyone. Anyone and everyone. Buzz, who was the #1 contender for the title, as I said, didn't want to wait a couple of weeks. He wanted it as soon as possible. And Sanders was all willing to give it to him. And that's where we're at tonight. And you see Sanders even get a bit of a haircut as well.
Yeah, definitely came ready for war tonight.
And we know with Buzz, he's always ready to go to war. He's always ready for a fight. As the ref holds the belt over his head. It's all about here in our semi-main event of the night.
Yeah, believe it or not, we got a match after this.
Yeah, we still have a match after this. As here we go. Oh my God,
oh,
immediately.
Dear.
Oh God, Buzz with a belly to belly, just immediately. We said this last week in the tag match that the size difference between the two, you know, it's not in just bulk, it's in height. It's like
and
you
just
don't.
the fact that, like, there are a few people that can just match Buzz in just raw power.
Yeah. This is one of those kind of matches that Sanders knows what he's in for. He has to know at this point, after last week's tag match. After him.
Honestly, if I'm Sanders, I hit move. I don't try to go toe-to-toe with Buzz.
Yeah, this is not a match for you to try to grapple. You're going to lose that match in a heartbeat. As you've seen, since Buzz came back from his injury earlier this year, he has been a man on a mission. And it wasn't to keep DJ Kraft holding a title. No, it was to get himself a title. And
These strikes from Sanders are doing a good job.
Yeah, this is... Hang on. Good cover. Not even a 1.
No, yeah, 0.
And fun fact, this season, this is Buzz's first one-on-one title opportunity. He was in the 8-man clusterfuck at Sky's the Limit for the vacant IC title. But this is his first one-on-one shot at the title. As Sanders going for the neck. Going for the head and neck. Obviously the Wii boot going to be the one thing that Sanders is going to need. And considering Buzz, what he's capable of, it's going to probably take more than 1.
And at the same time, not a bad strategy to try and keep Buzz grounded.
Yeah, Buzz is scariest when he's 100% vertical.
And we saw it earlier, when he can get his feet planted underneath him, he can just throw people clear across the ring.
Yeah, with basically no effort. That might be the scariest thing, is that he can do it with no effort. And it's also true, yeah, the match between Sanders and Corbin at Inferno, it took a lot for Sanders to beat him. And we saw what it took for Lionheart to beat Kanea earlier. And I know he's watching this match in the back with a lot of intent. Because truth be told, if Sanders is somehow able to win this match, I wouldn't be surprised if Lionheart's the next man in line.
Yeah, these are two very different men which require very different game plans.
Yeah. For Buzz, it's mostly just survive the onslaught. But Sanders, you can see, not backing down, not afraid to fight in this match.
Yeah, that's a good equalizer.
Yeah, definitely. Take out the shoulder, he can't throw you as well.
Yeah, but so far, Sanders using his speed and his striking to outmaneuver Buzz.
The cover. Only a 2.
I don't even know if he got to the 2.
And that might have been a kick out at 1.9. Now drops the knee. Ooh, Buzz busted open. There's our donation to the Blood Goddess in this match. May not be the last of it, considering how this the tag match with these two, DJ Kraft and Green Boy, went last week.
Yeah, that turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, I'm amazed, really, that Kadea has anything in the tank after that, but you can see he's got all that and more. Oh, God, ST Joe out of the corner. And kicks him in the face for good measure.
It's hard to understand just how strong Buzz is.
And not only that, he's also pretty athletic at the same time, just like that. That's the scariest part. We've seen this in the past from Buzz. Got the Fisherman. Fisherman's Buster drops him on his head. And now a cover for Buzz. Referee not in the right position, but it might not matter. 2, no.
Yeah, and one thing we should explain is that there's a difference between having muscle and having strength.
Oh boy.
Muscle is for show. Buzz has strength.
And here's the difference right here. Gets him up. Screwdriver.
Plants him in the center of the ring.
Got the leg hook. That may be all she wrote. 2, no.
Wow.
Kadea kicks out. Not many can say that.
I believe that's Sanders.
Or Sanders. I'm sorry, my mind is everywhere. Blue. There's blue everywhere.
Well, if this match keeps going, we might be seeing a lot of red in the match too.
Absolutely. We thought we got rid of the red. No. Might be coming back in a different way.
Oh.
Just with no effort.
Like I said, there are few people in all of RWR that are as strong as Buzz.
Yeah, it's like Buzz, Norns, and like maybe 1 or 2 others. But those are the people you think of. With just raw power. You know, Sanders isn't a slouch when it comes to that, but it's just he's so much smaller than Buzz when you look at the two of them. But Sanders got the distance. Weebo!
Had to get it way up there.
Yeah, had to do some extra stretching for that one. Cover 2. He got him. He might have got him right underneath the beard, right on the jaw. And that's all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, and still RWR Intercontinental Champion, Travis Sanders.
There you go. It just shows that one good place shot can change the entire match, can end a match.
Yeah, he caught him right in the chin, shut his whole nervous system down, and Buzz's body just gave out.
It's like Buzz was in the driver's seat for almost the entire match, and that just shows one single strike can change everything. And with that, we're at our...
You want to talk about changes?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and show it. It's main event time.
This is the change a year makes.
Free subscription received. Thank you for renewing your class.
That's
access.
Speaking of great timing, what's up, Cole? Thank you for the 14-month free sub. And it's main event time here in Resurgence.
The following contest is a second-round matchup in the Phoenix Cup Tournament. Introducing at this time, from New York, Max Silverstein.
Like you said, what a difference a year can make between both these men. A year ago, Max Silverstein, King Crimson, leader of the Red, world champion.
Yeah, at one point made an alliance with this man that he's going to be across the ring from.
Yeah, for a short time, the Court of Darkness and the Red were in cahoots, but you saw how quickly that fall apart last year when the Red was forced to disband.
Yeah, and earlier today, Max Silverstein made it clear his thoughts on Troop and the rolling that he's been doing.
Yeah, wait, what? That is not Mr. Troop.
Representing the Court of Darkness.
It's clearly not.
From the Batcave, the Batman, Cole Rayner.
Well, at least someone was in the know for this. It would have been nice they told us. But Cole Rayner, apparently Troop is not here tonight. I'm just being told this. I'm not saying he wasn't banned from Canada like some people are. But Cole Rayner on short notice is having to put his next round match on the line. We had already found out last week Cole was supposed to face Matt Matthews next week in a second round match, but I guess that's not happening. As it looks like Cole Rayner's taking the place of Mr. Troop on short notice.
Yeah, this is a big change up because who knows how long Troop had this plan.
Yeah, we saw if you saw earlier today, Max Silverstein, spoke about this match with Troop. But now he basically got, I guess, jokered.
Got bamboozled.
Yeah. And Silverstein had talked about how once Cole became Revolution champion, had this huge surge up the card at Troop when he came back. Hold on. Cover only gets one. But when he came back, had that different attitude. And to a lot of people, it made it sound like Troop was kind of jealous of the success Cole has had. Oh God. Sunset bomb to the floor.
Well, someone's taking this match seriously.
Yeah, someone doesn't want to get eliminated.
And you have to think that this is not what Max Silverstein was prepared for.
Oh no, he was ready for a fight with Troop. Just like that promo we talked about, he was all ready to go to war with Mr. Troop. He was not expecting to see Cole, just like none of us were.
Yeah, basically has to throw his whole game plan out the window.
Yeah, and like you said, we don't know how long Troop's been planning that. But we don't know if Cole was even ready for this match. We know with Cole, he's usually always ready for a match. Doesn't matter against who, but on short notice, we don't know if he was planned to even wrestle tonight. And he's sent to the floor by Silverstein. This kind of throws that other second round match next week in a little bit of chaos, because apparently we're being told that because of this, next week we will see Matt Matthews take on Mr. Troop one-on-one. So he might have tried to get one over on Silverstein, but in the process, he might have just made things harder for himself.
I don't know. Maybe Troop sees himself as that, like, hey, that's a better matchup for me.
It's really saying something when you say that about Matt Matthews, but you know.
Well, here's the one difference is that you're taking on somebody who now has a far less experience than someone like Max Silverstein, who at this point is going to have to rely on that veteran experience to try and deal with Cole Rayner.
And that is very true. A couple of drop kicks into the corner. And we already knew a lot of the roster for RWR. The ones that weren't booked tonight were at a house show elsewhere. Cole with a cover. Only gets one. Like I said, with the whole thing with Troop and Cole, like, it seems like there's a little bit of jealousy with Troop for Cole's success. Because as soon as Cole started getting himself in the title hunt, Troop made his return.
Yeah, that was something that Max Silverstein himself pointed out.
Yeah. Almost like he wanted to make it look like he wanted Cole to hand the belt after he won the Revolution title. A soul bump by Silverstein. Off the ropes. Well, pairs of drop kicks. Back under, up and around, into a neckbreaker. As Silverstein now, shot to the knee. Off the ropes. Shining Wizard. Got the leg hooked. 2, no. Cole kicks out. Like I said, you gotta wonder on how much notice was Cole put in this match for. Because at least Silverstein was ready for a match. Now, Max drops the elbow.
And one of the questions I have now is, what did Troop tell Cole to get him ready for this?
Or did he? Now, Silver Spiral. And now cover. Got the leg hook pulled away from the ropes just to be sure. 2. He got him. As Max Silverstein moves on.
The winner of this match and advancing in the Phoenix Cup, Max Silverstein.
We'll have to wait and see what the real answer was as to why this match happened.
Yeah, but you have to think that even though Max has won his match and advanced in the tournament, there are 2 men tonight that aren't very happy.
That's all she wrote. Matt Matthews just showed up out of the crowd.
Well, we know the issues he's had with Cole Rayner.
Yeah, we've seen the issues between the two of them. As Matthews, he's got a chair.
Oh, this is getting a little out of hand.
As referee calling for the bell. But this isn't really needed. Oh, Silverstein getting back in the ring. Saving Cole from that attack.
This is how it's gonna be. This is
And you
what
see
you
Matt
think of me.
Silverstein checking on Cole Rayner after that.
Like I told you. This is how it's
Yeah, like I
gonna
said,
be.
like I imagine there are 2 people that are disappointed tonight because this wasn't the match that Max Silverstein wanted.
No. But that's going to do it for Resurgence. As we get set for Retaliation, you just excuse me for a second.
Yeah, a lot of big questions lingering after that main event.
Absolutely. As we get set for Retaliation starting right now. Hold on a second, folks. I gotta fix something. I just realized. Something got a little bit, we're a little bit low. So if you excuse me for just 1 second while I fix things, if I can. Because I don't think anyone wants to listen to the show being that low. Just give me a moment here. Of course, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to figure out. We might have to deal with this, folks, a little bit lower. Because apparently, whatever happened to this, it's set up a little lower than it should be. I'm not sure why. We might have to make do with it, though, unfortunately, because I don't know if I can do anything about it. We'll just try it the way it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall. From Raleigh, North Carolina, Jason Carter.
And welcome everybody to Retaliation. As we're getting a bit of a slideshow, don't worry, it's fine. Give it a minute. It's okay, it was just the intro, so it's not like it's a huge issue. As you see Jason Carter already in the ring.
Submit to me.
Accompanied to the ring by Sean Libby, representing Fitzwell Fighting Systems. From Worcester, Massachusetts, Mr. High Life, Eric Libby.
I, of course, as always, am commentator Josh, joined by commentator Cody, who may or may not have found a cat running around the arena.
She seems to be pacified at the moment.
As you see the Libbies making their way to the ring, a little bit different entrance than usual. Apparently Eric Libby left something in that lantern because there's a lot of smoke coming out of it. As Sean Libby, the man who pulled down the tag team golden ticket, the Libbies have a title opportunity whenever they want it with that tag team golden ticket. For tonight,
it's actually good to see these two wrestling tonight, or at least one of them wrestling tonight after they've pretty much gone off the face of the earth since Appy's injury, which, again, we hope she's doing well. And hopefully this is a step for that whole family to start recovering.
Absolutely, as the Libbies making their return to Retaliation after a couple weeks off after Apathy's injury. As don't worry about the slideshow, it'll fix itself. It's not my internet, it's not you.
I don't know, my head feels a little fuzzy after all that smoke.
Yeah, that is true. That might have something to do with it. Our brains might be lagging. That's tonight. I mean, to be fair, it is an Eric Libby match. That might be the cause. That's tonight. Tonight, instead of 7 matches, we only have 6 matches for you tonight. But they are sure to be good ones, as in the main event, we will see second round action, another rivalry, which we haven't seen in a while, as we'll see Shinigami Brooks take on Jarek Vanders, 2 former world champs.
I have high expectations.
Yeah, considering what we've seen from them in the past, there are a lot of high expectations for that match. Also tonight, in second round action, we will also see Martin Starr take on Eddie Cool. And for women, in their one second round match tonight, we will see Olivia Taylor take on Hope Rogers. In non-tournament action, we will see, hang on, let me do the cover, only gets one. We will see Jack Johnson take on one half of the tag champs, Gary Richards. Never thought I'd say that, but, you know. And we'll also see a handicap match between the Fallen Kingdom, represented by Bale and Wyatt, taking on Norns. I'm not entirely sure how that match got greenlit, but we know Norns is never afraid of a challenge, as there's a Libby go round.
Well, we do know who is making the matches.
That's a good possibility, to be honest. As Eric Libby up top, diving clothesline. Yeah, what's up, Randy?
Eric Libby is looking in great form tonight.
Yeah, you can definitely tell a couple weeks off. Definitely hit the gym, hit the ring. As Fitzwell Fighting Systems here on Retaliation, looking to try to all the teams make their way up to the tag titles. Obviously, the Libbies have a little bit of a way to bypass all that because of the briefcase. But until then,
oh dear.
Oh boy, Eric going up top. Oh dear God!
Oh, misjudging a little bit.
Good for a Libby go round. It looked like he might have landed on his feet, but it's hard to tell.
All I know is he was slightly off the Carter.
Oh God!
Well, that's a unique attack.
Carter did a front flip and knocked Libby off the apron. There's something you don't see every day.
He pretty much cannonballed him off the apron.
Maybe you can do a Kano ball in 2K. Let's see. As Libby gets a... Oh! God! Both boots right to the side of the head. There's a donation to the Blood Goddess. Libby with a cover. Only gets 2.
Eric got all of that drop kick.
Yeah. So much so the whole screen was red for like a whole frame.
I'm telling you, Eric looks extra motivated tonight.
Yeah. Maybe just coming back after seeing Apathy's injury might have motivated him.
Yeah, like what we mentioned before, both men have taken quite an extended lead, which completely understandable.
Yeah. There's a beautiful springboard moonsault by Libby. Now he's going to drop some elbows. Yeah, for those of you that are wondering why it's choppy, that's the video itself. It's not me, it's not you. Or it's not my internet. Everybody, Libby's feet on the ropes. Only gets 2. As Libby with some strikes.
Yeah, big combinations.
As now Eric Libby going to the outside.
That is some long distance.
I don't know if he's got the jumps for that. Oh, he does. Oh God!
Oh my God!
Caught. Oh my God! Stiff powerbomb. Flips it over.
I don't know what was more impressive. The fact that he cleared that distance or the fact that Carter caught him.
I don't know. I'll just say both, but
like I said, there's extra motivation from her tonight. I've never seen them this good.
yeah, we've seen the Libbies have had a lot of funny games for a lot of the stuff they do, but Eric Libby.
Yeah, and Eric is usually the goofy one, the lighthearted one.
Yeah, or the goofier one. But it seems like they might be wanting to get more serious, which will definitely be a good thing for them in the future with that future tag title shot. Here we go again. Not as much distance to carry, but I'm not sure what just happened. He's in the corner. Oh, God! Sprayed up to the top, kicked him in the side of the head.
Good Lord.
I've never seen that. Is Libby with a cover. Carter able to kick out. Blood all over his face.
I was going to say, you mentioned it earlier, somebody's been hitting the gym.
Yeah. That's something you don't see out of people. You don't really see anyone attempt stuff like that. But Eric Libby definitely more serious than usual. Another cover. Ooh, long 2 count there. Off the elbow.
I was going to say, we know people react to like traumas and crises in different ways. Eric seems to have completely devoted himself into improving the ring.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh! I'm not sure what he hit him with, but it knocked Libby off the apron.
Yeah, someone clearly doesn't want to be outshined tonight.
Yeah, as having some issues. I'm not entirely sure what's causing all these issues right now. I'm trying to figure it out. As now Libby on the apron. Gonna try to go. I don't know why he's thinking he's jumping the border, but oh, never mind. Thought against it.
Fake out.
You really think I can see that?
Both men leaving it all on the line tonight.
As golden arrow by Carter. 2, no.
In a normal match, that would have done it. This is not a normal match.
Yeah, this is no longer a normal match. As Eric Libby, definitely a lot more focused than what we're used to seeing with him. Usually about the funny games, just all the jokes that we make with him.
Yeah, and credit to Carter, he's hanging with him.
Cover. Only gets 2. I'll do it after this match, Max. Now off the top, diving clothesline.
Nearly takes his head off.
There's now another cover up the leg hooked. Another kick out.
Intruders detected.
Thank you, Gil, for the host. You see just blood all over the face of Carter. Now standing sliced bread. As Libby taking a top turnbuckle pad off. Looked like he get it for another one, but couldn't see it.
Yeah, meanwhile the ref trying to fix another one.
Well, that's a way to do it. Oh! Ding! Here's your Yano spot. Thank you, Gil, for the 3 bits. Referee didn't see it. 2. He got him. Libby going full Yano tonight. There's the Yano spot. Everyone take 5 drinks.
The winner of this match is Mr. High Life, Eric.
It might not have been pretty, but to win.
Yeah, definitely won. Distracted the referee at the perfect time. Oh, as backstage, we got a fight going. Razor Sharp and Adam Shaw's wonder why there's only 6 matches booked tonight. As right in the locker, what in the world is going on with our feed?
What in the world
Did
happened?
they kick a cable? Where the hell are we? I thought one of them kicked a cable.
Okay, what was in that lantern?
Now I'm scared to ask. Where the hell are we?
Big question is, where are they?
And where did all these cars come from? There's a fight somewhere. I have no idea where this is. As we get a deal on the floor, or on the grass. What the hell was that?
I think it's safe to say we're not in Canada.
Was that the Blair Witch? What the fuck was that? As Razor Sharp and Adam Shaw, I don't know where the hell these two are. They're definitely outside. We in a horror film all of a sudden?
Razor Sharp might be in one.
Oh, it says Razor, don't go to that house. Don't go anywhere near that house. I've watched enough Supernatural to know there's like at least 5 ghosts in that house. Don't go in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
yeah,
some things never change.
Yeah, flip off the ghost. That's a great idea. How you get haunted.
And if you get a chance, look for a generator.
Yeah, you need to get a couple of those. If you want to get the hell out of here, you need to find a couple generators. If you hear a ding, run.
Well, actually, he might want to hear a ding in this case.
That's a good point. As now, oh God, sits out.
Gorilla Press deal.
And onto dirt too. That's not soft by any means.
Say what you will, Razor's not one to go down without fighting.
Yeah, Razor can be teleported somewhere. It doesn't matter. Oh, bump him up.
And he's gonna pump up his shoes.
As now, has him on the shoulders. Exclamation point. As you see, like all these cars, I don't know where the hell these cars came from.
I mean, we knew it wasn't gonna be the end between these two.
Oh no, not by a long shot.
I don't know that we expected this.
No, this was like Razor got whipped into the locker room and then suddenly they just teleported here. As another boot by Razor. As just... Yeah, we knew this feud was far from over. And those of you that don't remember, this all started during our shake-up. Got to the knee, super kick to the face. because Razor had basically thought that Shaw was going to team with him, and then Shaw turned around and just went to the other side of the ring and showed where the line in the sand was drawn. He stepped along on the other side of it. It's Codebreaker. Yeah, Codebreaker by Shaw.
And we know what follows that now.
Ooh. Stiff forearms. What happens? Snowplow. Oh, there's a race to the Blood Goddess. I want to know how you get cut open when you hit the back of your head on dirt, but that's.
I mean, for all we know, there can be loose rocks around there.
Oh God! On the ground is. What is?
I don't have words.
Fuck you, Slender Man! I found the notes. Whatever the hell that was.
Are they gonna be okay?
I don't know. That's I don't know. I got no words for that.
So who's running the show tonight now?
That's an even better question, I guess. Technically, it'd be Sane, which.
Oh dear.
Oh God, I feel sorry for everyone that's in the back if Sane's the one writing this, or if Olivia's doing it. Actually, if Olivia's doing it, it wouldn't be so bad.
Ever seen a devil with a halo? Ever seen an angel with some horns? Everybody got their own team, their own war. I can be an angel sometimes, I can be real fucked up. I miss you only sometimes, I give you real tough love. Yes, I'm the devil with a halo. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful and damned.
You know the music, you know who it is. The villain in the house. Obviously alone tonight. The other two members of LCE in action later tonight. So Jack Johnson's got to go it alone.
Yeah, they have a busy night tonight.
Yeah.
With a lot at stake.
Oh, yeah, a whole lot at stake concerning the Phoenix Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall. Representing Los Culpables de Espectaculo from London, England, the villain, Jack Johnson.
This is actually a very interesting match considering the opponent of Jack Johnson. Usually when you see he's facing one half of the tag champs, you'd probably suspect, and rightly so, that he'd be facing Brandon Richards. That's not the case tonight.
Yeah, in a way, he's got something to prove tonight.
There's a villain who had a very poor rise from the Ashes tournament at the end of the year. Outside of this team with Shinigami Brooks, joining LCE, not been a great year for Jack Johnson.
Yeah, and in some of the matches they've lost, he's been the one to eat the fall.
Yeah, that is also very true. But we know at the Phoenix Cup that Pentagami will get their tag team title rematch against the Blue Barracudas. The one thing we don't know yet is what kind of match it will be. There's been some rumors going around. And if one of those is true, oh boy, we are in for one hell of a match no matter what. AJ in the ring, waiting his opponent.
accompanied to the ring by his brother Brandon Richards, representing the Blueberry Kudas from Columbia, South Carolina, Gary Richards.
He's the tag team champions. The team that no one really expected to take off the way they did. And a team that even somehow got the crowd to like, or at least care about Brandon Richards. Which, for a lot of people, that thought was impossible until a few months ago. But the announcer was not wrong. As you see in the ring, Gary Richards set for one-on-one action. And here we go. Alright, Gary just leaves the ring. Ooh,
this might have been a good idea.
yeah. Or might just lure the villain in. There's a chop. There's a chop right back. Irish whip by Gary in the corner. Misses the charge coming in.
You know, Jack Johnson has a lot he wants to prove tonight.
Yeah.
But make no mistake, he is still your only Triple Crown RWR champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one else has done that.
Yeah, the only man that's done it, and there's not many that can do it right now yet, at the moment. A lot of people have held one title, maybe two, but it's an elusive third title.
Yeah, and again, make no mistake, last week he might have been eliminated from the Phoenix Cup, but he was in control for most of that match.
Yeah, he was. And quick cover by JJ. There he kicks out.
So this might be beginning of the upswing for Jack Johnson.
But one thing to remember is that one of the banes of JJ's existence the last couple of months has been Gary Richards, believe it or not. As now Brandon throws a chair to the ring. Gary off the ropes. Oh, the face wash. Gary with a cover. Only gets one. As referee. Oh, Gary grabbing the chair. Referee distracted.
Oh.
Just whips JJ with the chair and tosses him for the ref sees him.
Well, like brother, like brother.
Yeah, I guess maybe some of Brandon's attitude might be rubbing off. As Gary Richards off the ropes, FBB salt.
This is not a good looking night.
This is not what people were expecting, I think, when this match was announced. As Gary tuning it up. Shot to the knee. Butterfly DDT. Could be the worst night in Jack Johnson's life. Cover. 2. Oh my god. Only a 2 count.
But that kick out might have been the best thing that has happened to Jack Johnson today.
Yeah, just the fact he was knocked completely out for that.
If he had lost there, he may have had to retire.
Sent to the floor. Gary wants him on his feet. I'm about to say, Gary, please don't.
Yeah, I was worried for a second.
Whenever I see someone get hyped up in the ring and someone's on the floor, I get scared. There's JJ now. Got a butterfly. Don't let him think about it for a moment. He flexes him over. Now Irish whip. Sends him into the corner. Close on in the back of the neck. I think playtime's over. Or is it? You can definitely see the training that Gary Richards has been having the last couple of months. It's really paying off.
Yeah, and a lot of them are thanks to pinfalls over this man.
Yeah. And to think, when Gary showed up to RWR last year, he was there just to be a manager of his brother. Now, Yoshi Tonic gonna hook the leg. Only a 1. But we've seen Gary transition into more of a wrestling role. He's been less of a manager and more of an in-ring competitor. But considering those muscles, I can see why. Although he needs to remember leg day. That's been like his only issue.
The one issue he hasn't been having so far is winning.
Yeah. The being popular with the fans. Fans have really taken it, Gary. Off the ropes. Nice drop kick. Now cover. 2-0. Now JJ, ooh, snapmare onto the knee. Uh-oh. You know, this distance.
Well, playtime might be over.
Yeah, now it might actually be over. Claymore! Into the cover. 2. And that's all she wrote.
Took his head off.
I think JJ was tired of just
Ladies and
letting Gary have
gentlemen, your
everything.
winner, the villain, Jack Johnson.
And a very much needed win for Jack Johnson. And you hear the crowd just all over Jack Johnson for that. But he finally gets that monkey off his back. Finally gets another win.
This has been a wild retaliation so far.
Yes, it has.
And we're only
That
technically
was
2 matches in.
yeah. That was only technically their second match. As we're getting women now, second round matchup. I guess she's the only one of the 4 of the board here, so I guess she's the one in charge tonight.
And so there are many who probably aren't happy with that.
Yeah.
The following contest is a second-round matchup in the Phoenix Cup tournament. Representing the new board of directors, from Brisbane in Queensland, Australia, the Violet Queen, Olivia Taylor.
And obviously now, because of what happened earlier tonight, Razor not here. So Olivia got to do this on her own. You know, there was a clause in both their contracts that they could be a ringside for each other's matches whenever they want to be, but with Razor now somewhere in parts unknown.
That will not be the case.
Yeah, that will not be happening tonight. So tonight, Olivia, the Violet Queen, has to go at it alone.
On her way to the ring, the Mermaid Princess of the Rogers Foundation, Hope Rogers.
Former EWA Women's Champion, Hope Rogers. And Olivia, former Women's Champion as well. You know, one of the benefits of the Women's title hot potato this season.
In a way, she might be the hope of the women's division tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, the winner of this could become one of the favorites for Retaliation side. You know, we saw Resurgence with Dawn and Kimiko both advancing. They're definitely 2 of the favorites for the Resurgence side, but this could be one of the favorites for the Purple side.
And you gotta think this match means a little extra to both these people. It was Olivia who went after Hope's mother.
Yeah. And we know the relationship with all the Rogers Foundation can be a little bit crazy at times, but at the same time, they are a family. Even if they all want to just throw each other overboard every night. Let's go behind by Hope. Nightmare by Olivia. With a chin lock. Knee to the back as a wrestling match threatens to break out tonight. Okay. Olivia, that's a little unnecessary. As Hope pops up into a Hurricane Rana. This is one of those matches that, you know, even though Olivia doesn't have Razor at ringside, you know, she's very capable in the ring. And after last season with the Red, when it finally just collapsed, and she took Razor's side and things, and a lot of people thought maybe she was finally going to get her chance at the women's title.
And she did.
Yeah, she did win the title at one point. Granted, she lost it a month later, but still, they won the title. That's what matters. But we've seen this change in attitude ever since Razor basically decided to name himself, Olivia, and Justin Sane, the new board of directors on Retaliation. Technically now, Olivia, the only member of that group here on Retaliation right now. As she's using her legs to keep Hope moving, can't let her get set to a spot. Oh, right on the leg.
But don't count out little Hope Rogers.
Oh, no, you never can. Like I said, she might be the youngest person on the roster, but you might have some of the most experience of any woman in the company. Just because of how young she was when she started training. As we look at all the people in the foundation that have trained her over the years, there's a lot of different styles that she can get accustomed to. There's now Hope with a chin lock. Trying to wrench it in. Also, Gil, thank you for 3 bits. I don't know if I actually thanked you for that. And yeah, I'm glad we're not being invaded by a giant spider either.
Yeah, I'd be going with that.
That's not the kind of burn it down we want to see. If I want to see giant spiders, I play Skyrim.
I just don't.
As Olivia with the clothesline. And an uppercut by Hope. Just trading strikes back and forth. He's now body slam onto the arm. As Hope put together a nice string of moves. Trying to hit every different body part. Super kick. May not have been a backstabber, but we know what that's going to lead to. Oh, God. This backstabber destroyer. And that got her. As Hope Rogers picks up the win. I guess that really shows what having Razor ringside will do to Olivia.
The winner of this match and advancing in the Phoenix Cup, Hope Rogers.
That was probably one of our, I don't even know if I consider that an upset. Considering, we're about to switch scenes, but hold on, we got a fight backstage.
Well, they apparently didn't want to wait for the match.
Yeah, they didn't want to wait for their match later tonight. Bale and Wyatt jumping Norns. Camera crew was ready to cut to a different screen when all of a sudden Norns getting jumped backstage.
Yeah, even though it's 2-on-1, they felt like they needed another advantage.
Yeah, something we haven't seen a whole lot is backstage attacks. And so now we've seen 2 of them. I'm just glad that one didn't teleport anywhere. But coming up next is our second of 3 second-round matches tonight here on Retaliation. And they're just going to keep getting bigger.
And there's a bit of history between these two.
Yeah, there is. So you get 2 former world champs taking on each other.
The following contest is a second-round matchup in the Phoenix Cup tournament. From London, England, the Fallen Star, Martin Starr.
Yeah, you can really both tournaments, you could almost say almost like a best of the best kind of tournament, because the men's side, big names going through. You know, we've already seen in second round matches. And it's just going to get crazier from here. As right now, next week, we'll see the rest of the second round matches. As Martin Starr in the ring. As much as he's hated by the fans, I will say I was happy to see him become world champion at least once, considering the run he had for years. It was kind of bittersweet when you think about it, considering the methods he had to use to get to that point in the last year. But that change paid off. He did become world champion here in RWR. And he's facing another man who is, when it comes to championships, no stranger to any of them. As even on the purple brand, we're going to get some green. And that can only be one man.
Making his way down to the ring, the leader of Los Cuberables de Espectaculo, from Indianapolis, Indiana, the coolest, Eddie Cool!
Talk about veterans of the sport, Eddie Cool. One of the longest in terms of experience. And there's so many championships he's held over the years, it's hard to name them all.
Yeah, but the one that might be most relevant to this match in particular is the tag titles, which a long time ago, these two men fought over it.
Very true. It was almost like a whole lifetime ago.
In a way, Eddie Cool might be a big reason why Martin Starr never won that championship.
And as you say that, Eddie just lounging on the top rope.
Yeah, for Eddie Cool, that was just another Tuesday.
Yep. But both men known for their submissions.
Yeah, both men have come a long way since then.
Yeah. The accordion rack versus the jingle bell lock.
That was more than 400 days ago.
Yeah, a lot more. Like you said, it feels like a lifetime ago seeing that. As Eddie, legal stretch here by Eddie Cool. There's something you don't see every day.
Top it up, Martin Starr.
Eddie with the cover. Only gets one. And Eddie Cool, another man that, when I mentioned earlier about Triple Crowns, he's one title away from the Triple Crown. Former world champion, former tag team champion. Just needs to win, the IC of the U.S. And Martin only winning his first championship on RWR, but he made sure it was the top belt. He made sure it was one that people wouldn't forget, being world champion. And he finally proved a lot of the naysayers wrong by finally becoming champion and only a second opportunity.
And what's interesting about this match is that depending on who wins later tonight, they might be seeing old friends.
Old friends or even current allies. Former tag partners, current tag partners. Former friends, current friends.
Yeah, a lot of twists and turns and interesting dynamics in this tournament.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things about the tournament is that the rando just can get you some things that you never knew you wanted. Into the corner, oh boy. Another specialty of Eddie Cool.
Taking a trip to the basement.
Yep, underneath the bottom rope, drop kick. Just dives back into the ring. Oh no, breaks up the count at 1. Alright, okay, just get he can't decide.
Just getting some exercise in.
Yeah, get some stamina working.
Oh, but Martin caught him playing.
Up on the shoulders. Go to knee.
Yeah, we've learned lately, if there's one place you don't want to be in regards to Martin Starr, it's up on the shoulders.
Yeah, there was a big boy senton to follow it up. And more knees right into the chest. As we've seen with Martin, if you're on his shoulders, it's going to be bad news no matter what happens. And speaking of on the shoulders, spinning powerbomb.
That's certainly one of them.
That is one of many. And cover. Oh, no. But to be fair, it was always a bad place to be on Martin Starr's shoulders. Just now, it's even more dangerous because of something like this.
Yeah, and the worst one's yet to come.
Move that won him the world title. Up on the shoulders.
One of many titles.
Yeah, accordion rack.
And he's away from the ropes.
Yeah, he's got Eddie in the perfect spot. Can't reach the rope. As Eddie able to escape.
I was going to say, he beat Jarrett like that. That's how he won the world title.
Yeah, I think Eddie might have just barely been able to escape that. I think if he'd been in too much longer, he was done.
It was eerily familiar. It was almost the exact same position he had Jarrett in.
Yeah, he made sure to keep the free arms away from the ropes.
And I think Eddie is taking a break because he knows he was almost had.
Yeah, I think he realizes that. I don't think he thought the accordion rack was going to hurt that much.
Oh yeah, Eddie's not playing anymore.
Oh, thinking cool factor. But Martin able to counter out of it. Because now, Martin gets him up. Spinning powerbomb. This time holds on, but in the ropes.
If he gets that hooked on again, I don't know if Eddie gets out of it.
As long as he has it in a good position where he can't get near the ropes. This could be all she wrote. Martin looking to end it. Gets him up. Gets him to the accordion. He's standing away from the ropes. Got the accordion rack locked in. And Eddie taps. Martin Starr wins by submission over a certified Hall of Famer. That was very impressive.
The winner of this match and advancing in the Phoenix Cup, Martin Starr.
Talk about the women's Phoenix Cup being pretty star-studded. The men's starting to get a little bit more difficult.
Do not sleep on this man.
Yeah, Martin, someone to not overlook in this.
He is not the biggest name in the tournament, but do not count him out.
May not be the biggest name, but he might be one of the most dangerous.
Like, 2019 might be Martin Starr's year.
What a match that was. Martin had scouted anything and he tried, and just Eddie couldn't get anything going. Just use his power. As Martin advances to the semifinals. It's time for a handicap match.
Yeah, we saw a preview earlier.
Yeah, semi-main event time. to attack Norns earlier tonight. Gotta wonder if he's gonna be 100% for this match.
The following contest is a 2-on-1 handicap match. Now introducing at the time, Bale, Wyatt. They are the Fallen Kingdom.
You know, normally you would give Norns the top billing for a match like this, expecting him to be able to fight off two people. But I think,
not impossible, but after tonight might be a little unlikely.
yeah, with that attack earlier tonight, Norns might be in a little bit more trouble than usual than what people would expect.
Especially considering what he has to look forward to at the end of this month.
Yeah, but here we go.
Coming down to the ring, the Viking Warlord, Norns.
But we know one thing with Norns, he's gonna fight to the end.
Yeah, there's one thing we knew about this match is that he wasn't just gonna lay down for it.
He was gonna fight until they stopped him. And one thing to think about, did that just make Norns mad?
Certainly not a good move, but you got one move. Is another team gonna be too much?
You know, last year's Phoenix Cup winner for the men. Not in the tournament this year, but he's getting a title shot instead. I'm a little curious as what kind of handicap match it's going to be. If it's going to be straight up tags, or it's going to be or if it's going to be tornado.
Yeah, I think the bigger question is what gonna take.
Yeah, I'm sure Norns won't show that. But here we go for this match. Norns going to have a hard time. But wait a minute. We know that music can only be one man.
And he was not scheduled tonight.
Yeah, that's our music of our world champion.
From Canada, the RWR World Heavyweight Champion, Donovan Payne.
I guess Dono doesn't want Norns to come into the Phoenix Cup event less than 100%. Maybe gonna try to watch his back. For fans in attendance, weren't expecting to see the world champ. Well, pleasant surprise and a night that's been very, very crazy.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there's nobody around to tell him no.
Yeah, Razor's not here. Sade's not here because he's being lazy somewhere.
The champ's allowed to do what he wants.
Yeah, he can just be part of this match and no one's gonna say anything. Yeah, inmates are running the asylum tonight here on Retaliation, and believe me, it's shown.
Yeah, we might as well just start handing out straight jackets at this point.
The world champion making a special appearance tonight. Wasn't scheduled, but he was here anyway.
Yeah, and you can see the Fallen Kingdom outside not happy about this.
Yeah, they were expecting this to be easy pickings.
Yeah, there may be a slight bit of panic between them now.
Yeah. I'm sure Norns just fine having someone else in this match. I'm sure he was just fine going at this alone. But I don't think he's going to say no to a teammate.
especially one of the caliber of Donovan Payne.
Yeah, and the man he's going to face at the Phoenix Cup.
Which makes it all that more surprising. There was not a lot of people in RWR that would do what Donovan Payne is doing tonight.
Yeah.
Most people would have been free to just let their opponent go in alone.
But Donald's not going to take the easy way.
There's one thing we've seen from him this year is that he has earned everything.
Yeah, he wants to face people at 100%. Put on the best match possible. That way there's less questions afterwards about his wins this season, especially as he's become world champion for the second time. He doesn't want people to have lingering questions afterwards.
You can make an argument that nobody has worked harder than that man to win that title.
Yeah, especially after the issues that happened last year with the injuries.
Yeah, not just that, but also the gauntlet match he had to go through
Yeah,
to
just
even get a shot the first time.
Yeah, just to get the shot. And it looks like we're going to have tags in effect for this. Here we go. Looks like Norris and Bale are going to start things off. My God, Bale is shoving Norris to the ground.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, that is something. And again, but like you
And I
said,
saw the second time. I'm stunned.
but like you said, we don't know how much that attack took out of Norris.
Yeah, he's certainly not 100%.
Off the ropes. These collide. Look at the heck cut. And Dono, the smallest man in this match as well.
This is basically like two monster trucks just hitting each other.
Yeah. There's Bale. Making the tag to Wyatt. This is the one and only match for the Fallen Kingdom tonight. They wanted to make a statement by beating up Norns, but with the world champion now in, now it's easier. But really, now at the Fallen Kingdom, if they're able, Bale tags himself in. If they can pin the world champion,
That means a lot. It would have been enough if they would have just gotten a win on Norn.
yeah, just getting a handicap win on Norns is one thing, but getting a tag match win over the world champion and his number one contender, that would be huge. As Dono is not in the right part of town. He might be in Canada, but he's in the wrong province. He wanted to be in British Columbia. He was in Quebec, and no one wants to be in Quebec. As Bale going for power, but Dono using his quickness.
Yeah, Donovan Payne possession of incredible agility.
Yeah, especially when you look at this match, he's definitely the quickest of the four.
Yeah.
And now the fact he wasn't attacked earlier tonight, definitely going to help.
And when you think about it, Donovan Payne used to work with Ben Robertson. Oh!
Discus knee. It drops the leg.
I was about to say, Donovan Payne is very used to working with people who are taller than him.
Yeah, this isn't really much of a stretch. See Dono fighting people bigger than him. He's done that a lot.
A partner who's bigger.
Yeah, as Sane going up top. Bale trying to crawl to the corner. Dono going to put a stop to that.
Long range.
He's got a gun. It's Dono now. Taking his time. That's the one thing that's really going to benefit Dono and Norns, is that Dono's got the conditioning to go for long matches. We don't know with the Fallen Kingdom what they're capable of doing in longer type matches. As long as this match goes, if Dono's going to be able to keep going, Bale and Wyatt are going to have a tough go.
Yeah, we've seen the wars that Donovan Payne's gone through this year.
Yeah, just this year alone. Let's go try to put Bale to sleep. That's a big man to get up. Got him. Go to sleep right inside the ring as Wyatt makes the save.
And you gotta think, Norton's taking note of that.
Yeah, it just shows that Dono can lift up a guy much bigger than him.
Yeah, and we saw earlier, Bale's about on par with Norton.
Yeah, they're about the same size. That really shows.
Dono could get him up.
Yeah, that's a more impressive thing than you think. Is Irish whip reverse. Is Dono just off the back into a spin kick. That was very nice. Yeah, I'm sure Norton's making a note of that. Oh God, dear God. Popped him up into a power slam.
Yeah, that's the one thing that Donovan Payne is not going to be able to outmuscle. It's just the pure raw strength of Bale. And again, conversely, Norton's.
Yeah, he can't outpower him. He's going to have to outthink them, outquicken them.
In a way, this is almost like a training match for Dono.
Yeah. As now. Oh, God. One last donation to the Blood Goddess for tonight.
I don't know. We got one more.
That's true. We might,
And
considering what we have following this, yeah, there's a good chance we might see another. As Dono just kicks right to the side of the head.
I'm not trying to say that one person later tonight is known for bleeding a lot.
And Dono knee to the side of the head.
Amazingly, it doesn't go for the end.
Yeah, I mean, we also think, like we said, there could also be a message to Norns in all this. Saying, I can do this to you just as easily as I do it to him. But at the same time, it's giving Norns time to scout. You can see that Dono can do these things to such bigger men, just like this. Throw to sleep.
Hits him again. Doesn't put him down.
Off the ropes. Oh, God, kick right to the chest. And a cover. Everyone in the ring. Wyatt makes the save. As Dono accidentally hits Nords.
Dono's gonna go.
Run. Referee telling everyone to get out of the ring. Off the ropes. Ducks under. Into a neck breaker. Very nice. And this is the one thing that Dono has the benefit of. He's got the quickness. He can get out of the way of just like that. He can evade things very easily. Oh, it gets right back up. Gets knocked right back down.
It was a huge haymaker.
Dono just like popped from that shot to the face. His Nords in now.
And the good thing about all this is that with Dono being in the ring for most of this match, that's more time for Norton to recover.
Yeah. Gives him a little extra time to get back to 100% before he gets tagged in. But now this is one-on-one. Everyone else on the floor. Going for the cover. Only gets one.
Impressive if you think that, like, for most of this match, Dono's been fighting off both men.
Yeah, which trying to be a giant killer, giant slayer. As we're in the corner. Jesus!
Wyatt is not a small man.
Feel out of the corner. Wyatt,
Stay back.
yeah, Wyatt is in no way a small man. The Nords tossed him like he was a small man.
Yeah, I think Norton's getting tired of being bullied.
And uh-oh.
Speaking of being bullied.
Yeah, here we go. There's two. Three fates. Will connect. There's the third. Now covered by Norns. One gets two. It's like we said, Norns can watch what Dono does. Dono can watch what Norns does. These are two guys that have known each other for a number of years. That have been friends. Thinking about burning hammer, but instead, Wyatt able to get away. Oh my god. Just tosses him. Oh my god. Well, we were done seeing blood.
Norton just said, I'm having enough of your shit.
And there's donation to the Blood Goddess. Oh my god.
Yep.
Let's
that's
just reiterate. Wyatt is not a small man. He's not even the smallest man in the match. And Nor just pressed him like he was nothing from the mat. But at the same time, Donald can understand, like, what's different in Norns in this last year. You know, former EWA World Champion, the inaugural EWA World Champion, who held that title with pride. Oh, second, that's right. I forgot Chomp. My mistake. As what in the world? We got treated Joey Lawrence.
Lawrence in a bad
As
way.
where the hell is Wyatt going?
Oh dear.
Oh,
He's not gonna.
that's a big man to do something like this. Oh my God. On the top rope. Coast to coast. That's a very big man doing something like that. Who does he think he is, Willie Mack? As Wyatt with a cover. 2. No, Norton's able to kick out. As Norton with a shoulder tackle. That's okay.
He's gonna take a nap.
Both men down.
I don't think Wyatt knows where he is.
I don't think he is either. I think he's still a little.
He just crawls in the wrong corner.
I think he got some vertigo from being thrown around. Well, if he didn't get. Well, if he didn't have vertigo, he's about to. And the 3 fates connect again. And Norton's not playing around. Uh-oh, he's got him up on the shoulders. Burning hammer. That could be what awaits Donovan Payne at the Phoenix Cup. Cover. 2. It's over. Only took 1. As Norris and Donovan Payne pick up the win.
The winners of this match, the RWR World Heavyweight Champion, Donovan Payne and Norns.
Champion and challenger pick up the win in this tag team match. But in just a couple of weeks, we will see the two of them go to war for the world title. Speaking of war.
Yeah, amazingly, that wasn't the main event.
Yeah. We've arrived at our main event of the evening, second round match. Long time feud.
We hope you have taken your restroom break, have gotten your drinks, your snacks, because chances are you won't want to miss this.
A match that pretty much defined both men back in the day, bringing them both into the main event scene at the same time. As both former world champions. Only one can move on.
The following contest is a second round matchup in the Phoenix Cup tournament. Making his way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, Jarek Vanders.
Derek, former 3-time world champion. Just in RWR alone. This is a feud that goes way back a number of years.
Yeah, really helped establish both men.
Yeah, it was what brought both men to the main event scene. Yeah, they had a feud over a title, but at the same time earned each other's respect at the same time.
Remember, it was that fighting spirit where they went to war against another LTE member, Jack Johnson.
Yeah, this has been kind of what Derek's MO has been this season, go to war with everyone. And expect nothing less of this one. Okay. Someone in the production truck hit the wrong button.
Representing Los Culpanables de Espectaculo from Stockton, California, Shinigami Brooks.
So far, LCE 1-1 on the night. And Brooks the last hope for LCE in this tournament. Another former world champion, former tag champ at RWR. Just like his partner Eddie Cool. Both only need one more title to become Triple Crown winners. And somehow Jack Johnson beat them both to it. Go figure. So this is our main event for the night.
As you said, the last remaining LCA member wasn't eliminated by Jerick in the previous round. And ironically, his former partner took out the other.
Yeah, let's see if Jerick can take out another member of LCE. Here we go.
So, if he does win, it would have been the Assassin taking out all of LCE.
Yeah. It's crazy how that works, isn't it?
Which again, depending on how the random goes, we might see a rematch.
Yeah, winner of this could honestly face off with Martin Starr in the semifinals. We're going to tie up. Ooh, Brooks does not clean break.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a feel-out process in this match.
Yeah, these two have met many a times over the years. It's been a while since these two have faced off, I believe.
What happens on this one?
Well, this time he did a clean break. Oh, Jerick went for a clothesline. Brooks
sort of.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah, Jerick went for a quick shot. Brooks caught him. As now, oh, not a coward.
Absolutely not a coward.
That's a way to start a match. He's into the corner. Oh, I thought Brooks was already going to think about doing the haluva kick. But these two know each other very well, so you would expect them to know how to counter each other a lot of times.
Yeah, like I said, no feel-out process in this match.
Yep.
We're just back to business.
Oh, God, Jerick. Kick, the left and right, the uppercuts, everything. And now runs up the ropes into a bulldog. Jerick could cover. Only gets one. I think that might have been just a way to have Jerick make Brooks kick out. Brooks still Irish whip into the corner. And follow him in. Drop kick into the corner. We go right for a cover.
Yeah, no one's holding back in this one.
Yeah, just the one count.
Yeah, no need to save anything in the tank.
Yeah, I think honestly these quick covers could just be instinctive. And just go for a quick cover off of something.
Oh, there's an elbow.
Now Jerick gets the clothesline.
I was going to say, I won't be surprised if this goes outside.
Yeah, I would not be surprised either. As Jerick, you saw, was rearing up for his elbow for a forearm strike, but Brooks going to catch him coming in, looking for a suplex. No, Falcon Arrow did the deal.
Jerick just waited a minute. Like, I know you're not done. What else you got?
Yeah, there's a basement dropkick there, followed up by Brooks. Two men you can absolutely consider favorites for the brand.
Yeah, we said earlier that both these men made names for themselves, going to war with each other.
And even years later, no exception, another cover by Brooks. Not even a one count.
And it's just one of those cases where it's like when you put these two together, you get incredible match after incredible match.
And it's one of those matches that you get to the end, you don't care who wins. You're just enjoying the ride.
Yeah, and again, when these two made the names for themselves, both of them were incredibly well loved by the crowd.
Yeah, and even now, today, they still both are. You gave him the wrist. That's not good. V-trigger. Well, you don't give Jerick the back. But then he'll near face off. Brooks is a lot of the same way. Don't give me back because you know the juice box is coming. And before that, there's drive-by.
Like I said, neither man's saving anything.
No, they're just going 100 miles an hour. Brooks has him hooked. Juice box. Right into a cover. Got the leg hooked. 2. No. Jarrett kicks out. In fact, I believe the first person to kick out of the juice box was Jarrett.
I believe you're right. No, I think Brooks wasn't that surprised.
Yeah, a long time ago when no one kicked out of the juice box, Jarrett was, I believe, the first man to do it. And it surprised everyone, including Brooks. But now...
It was like Brooks had that look of like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, like he knew what was coming. The referee counting, Brooks just not wanting to take a chance of a count out.
Oh, hung a little too close.
Yeah, Jarrett hung him out to dry. Shot to the back. He's spin around. Uh-oh. You know where this is going. Got the leg hooked. Flash it, Demon Head.
Hooks the leg.
2. No. Brooks kicks out. You know, when you have a match between the caliber of these two, you know what to expect in a match. And this is pretty much what you expect between these two.
Yeah, and I think if you ask either man, I don't think they'd have it any other way.
No. Sling Blade. Jarrett uncharacteristically going up top. Doesn't want to go up to the top that often. Drops the knee.
Right down across the jaw.
With a cover. Only a 1 count. An unnecessary kick just to follow it up.
Yeah, Brooks was telling us like, hey, that ain't nothing. You need something bigger.
Yeah.
Well, if he wanted bigger.
Well, we know it's bigger. Flash it, Demon Head again. Hooked. And that got him. Jarrett Vanders moves on.
The winner of this match and advancing in the Phoenix Cup, Jarrett Vanders.
And now with that, all 3 members of LCE have been eliminated from the tournament by 2 men, former partners, former friends.
I know it's a little early in the year, but it feels like someone's trying to earn themselves the name Mr. Match of the Year.
But with that, we have reached the end of tonight's show. Thank you to everybody for coming out tonight. I know we were a little late, but that's fine. We had to make sure we had everything working correctly. Because, you know, things like to not work sometimes. But that's going to do it for us here. We're just going to get things set up for what we're doing next. But with that, we will see you guys next week. We have the other half of the second round matches we will be seeing next week. I know you're seeing it already.
Yeah, sorry, I chuckled at something.
Yeah, you guys will see what's gonna happen in a second, but that'll do it for us tonight. We will see you next Thursday at our regular start time. Hopefully, we're gonna try to get back to 7:30. Hopefully next week everything works fine. But with that, from everyone at RWR, I'm commentator Josh. He's commentator Cody, and we will see you guys next week. Take care.